welcome to my channel. So today I have a request video. So they asked me how to make this door open like GTA style. So when you hit it, they're gonna be open. Also, I think the Resident Evil remake do that, but we want to do this like GTA stuff. So let's start a tutorial. So I create this from the third person template. I don't modify nothing, only this asset. So I put this guy here, and also in the character third person I just put the camera more close to the character, so it's more easy to see in the game. So if I go play, we don't have nothing, only the camera more close to it. So we want to add here a door so we can open. They want to close by himself, and when you hit it again, they're gonna open to the other side, but only when hitting. We don't want to be any overlapping, and also we don't want to use like input nothing. Just when you hit the door, they're gonna be open. So let's do that. So let's close this. So first we're gonna need a door. So for doing that, we can do it from two different ways. So we can do it from the level blueprint. If we want to, we can do that for the door, but I recommended to do it in the actor blueprint. Why? Because if you have more levels or more doors, for example, you have different doors, I think like that, so you want to have a blueprint better, so you don't have to copy all the code over and over and over again, because you need to modify for each door if you're using the level blueprint. So it's better to use the actor, so you can modify easily the mess they have in the door. If the code inside, they're gonna be the same, so they're gonna save you all the time. So let's do that. So let's create a blueprint. I can do it here. So right click, go to blueprint class, they're gonna be actor. So let's call it DP GTA door, for example, blueprint. You can call it like you like. I wanna leave it like that. So let's open it, and we let's redo this. I don't know why it's always on the top. Okay, so let's move this in here. So we only gonna need the mesh of the door. I don't remember if the skeleton mesh or static mesh, so the easy way to find it is just right here. We can put just door, so we can see we have this door, so they're gonna be a static mesh. So that's really easy. So let's go to GTA door, let's add the static mesh. So now we have the static mesh. So in here we can select the door we want, and we want to put it right here. So to make this working, we're gonna need from the door two things. First, we need to have the root, which is right here. So when you rotate the mesh, only the mesh, they're gonna go from this side and the other side. So we're gonna need this. If your door, for example, they have the root point in sample here or whatever here, you're gonna need another reference for that. So the good way to do that is you can create another thing. For example, you can add a scene. So let's put it like that. So if you connect this to this, if you select the scene, you can see you can put this whatever you want. So if I put it well, right now it's inside, so let's do it like that. So if I put it, for example, the root is here, so we can put it right here, for example, even in the top. We can use this from reference. Only you need to put this inside, and from here you can rotate it. That is if your door, well, wrong button. So from here, if you rotate it, you can see they're working the same, but that's only if your root of the door is not in the same point like that one. In my case it is, so doesn't matter to have this. So when I leave this, let's put this all 0. So this working, and also we need to the door have a collision mesh. This one by default don't have it, so we need to add it. So let's go open the static mesh. So we have it here. So to see if they have collision, you can go show. You can put simple collision if you want. If it's show nothing, they mean they don't have nothing at all. If you go complex collision, all we're gonna have, but we only need the simple collision for that. So let's go to collision. We want to add a new box, so that really simple, just to cover all the mess. It's a good advice to put a little more space between the mesh, so it's not exactly close to the mesh, because sometimes they're gonna be overlapping the animations and things like that. That's for third person. If you're using third person game, probably you want this more close to the mesh, because they want to notice more that you are not really closing, touching the door. So we have the collision already. So if you show the collision, you can see it right now. So they have the collision. So that's perfect. So let's save it, close this stuff, and let's put it right here. So we have it in the blueprint class. So we're gonna need event here, so we can delete all this stuff. And from this static mesh, you're gonna need something. Right click, you go to add event, and we wanna use an on component hit. So the moment you hit it, they wanna do something at all. So we only need the reference of the character, because we only want to be open this door for the character blueprint. So you can do it begin play if you want, but for the purpose of this video, the reason don't really matter, so we can use from the other actor here. So let's do it. So we can do cast to if you want. If you want to avoid casting, you can directly go here, go equal. And from here you can set get player character number 0. Yeah, automatically they have the same thing, but avoiding casting. So it's better to don't have a hard reference thing like that. So we have in this. So if it's the character we hit it, we want to rotate the mesh. So we're gonna need the mesh. So from here we want to go set relative rotation, because it's the only we want. We don't want to change the location. So we can do it like this. For example, for first, so you can see the step by step. So in here you can see the rotation 0, 0, 0. If we check the static mesh, we have the rotation 0, 0, 0. So if we go to the viewport and we rotate this to the way we want it, so this way, so you can see it's -90. So it's -90 in the blue thing. So we want to do that. So let's go back, go to event graph. In here, let's put here -90. So the moment the character hit the static mesh, they're gonna rotate to -90. So compound save. Let's test it. So let's go here. Let's drag the door. So let's put it to the side. We have it in the blueprint. So like that, and put it inside here. Something like that. I think I do it perfect in the first try. Or maybe use almost perfect. Well, it's the same. Well, we're gonna leave it like that. So yeah, that's fine. So let's do that. So let's save everything and let's test it. So let's go play. So now if I hit the door, they're gonna open right away without pressing no button and nothing. So that's good, but we don't want to open like that fast, so we want to be more smooth. To do this is really easy. So only we need to go like here. Let's put this on both sides, and here let's go to make a timeline. So timeline. So add timeline. You can put a name we want. I don't want to put no name here. We don't need it, and we want it to be from play, not for playing from start. Because for example, if we hit again, we don't want to start from the start. So we want to play the one from where the animation doing it, not from the start. So it's better to do it to play. So to doing that, we're gonna need this reference to change. So we can do it from a lot of different ways, but first let's put this to 1 second. I want to be something fast but not too fast, and also they're gonna add a track. So the track we want to use, we can use whatever we want here, but the best one they're gonna be maybe float. So let's use float for that, and let's call this rotation. Okay, so we have this. We gonna need to reference here, so you can press shift and go plus 1 and 2. So we have 2 of these. So select one of these. In the time, let's put 0, and the value they're gonna be 0. And the second one we have here, we want to be the time to 1 second. That's the length of the animation we want, the timeline we want. at the value we want, and remember they're gonna be -90. So let's do it like that. Also, to check how this looking, you can press here and here, so you can see the both point here. So I don't want to be directly like that. I want to be something more like a star with a curve. So let's select both of these things, right click, and go to out. So automatically you can see they move a little more smooth. I think it's fine for this tutorial. You can play with this tab. Also, you can be to go from one side to the other one if you want, but for this tutorial I think it's fine. So let's compile and save. Let's go to the Venn graph. So now we have the rotation, but you can see there is a float. We can connect like here. So we want to select here, new rotation, right click, and go to see split string point pin. So they're gonna see you in the flow how this working. So we can see we modify the jaw. So that is what we want to modify. So let's connect the rotation with the new rotation thing. So now they're gonna be more smooth to open. So let's see it. So compile and save. Let's go play. So now if we hit it, you can see they open more slow, but they don't close by themselves. So we want to close the door. So for doing that, let's go to the blueprint. Let's move this just a little bit. And after we hit the stuff, we want to do a sequence, for example. So we want to do this first, and we want to add delay here. We're going to want to do it right away. So delay, and let's put something like, I don't know, like 5 seconds. I think it's more than enough. And let's go to reverse. Remember, we want to be reverse, no reverse from end. For whatever reason, we have the door open in between. We want to reverse from the animation is, not from the end. So let's do it like that. Well, I want to leave it like this for now. So let's compile and save. So now if we go play, when we hit the door, they're gonna open. If we wait 5 seconds, they're supposed to close. You can see they closing, but we have here a small bug. For example, if we are inside here playing with this fire stuff for fun, and we want to get out, if we hit it again, they want to open this side where we are the character. So we need to fix this little bug here. So to fix this bug, we can do this for a lot of different ways. One way gonna be to check from what direction we are facing at, but they're gonna be a little complicated to explain this stuff. Also, we don't need to do that stuff to worry about it because it's really complicated. And also, if this door is rotated to the other side, that's gonna work correctly. So you need to recalculate again. If it did, for example, let me prove you. So if we go here and this door, for example, is facing this side, so now we need to calculate this direction and also this direction. So we want to calculate the 4 direction here, or if the door is something between like that, we need to calculate also this direction. So that's gonna be a pain to work with this. So it's better to do something really quick and also more easy to understand. It working perfectly fine the same way. So we want to use a box collision for that, only for to check a boolean. So they're gonna be more easy to do it. So let's add a box collision. You can use a fair collision if you want, but for the purpose, I think it's better to the box. So this I can call it, for example, box on front, for example. So this is gonna be in front of the door, like the name said. So we want to put it in front, so something like this, for example, a little more forward. So we want to check it first before they hit this stuff. So let's do it more big like this. So they don't need to be so big. So let's do it like that. And also maybe let's do it maybe a little more like this. So we have this one, and also I want to create another one. So we can duplicate this, but this time we want to call it a box on back. So this one we want to move it to the other side. That's really easy. So we have both like that. So we want to test something here. So let's go to variable. Let's create a new boolean. I want to call this. You can call it like you like. For in my example, it's gonna be is on front. So that means if it's in front, I know we are going from this direction. If it's not, they're gonna go in from this direction. So they're really easy. So compile and save. So we're gonna need the box on back. Right click. Let's go add event on begin overlap. We are gonna need this one, and also for the box on front, the add and begin overlap. So we have this stuff. So we're gonna need this reference so we can copy this to avoid casting. Like I said, copy paste, because we don't want to casting 1 here, 2 and 3 times, so there is a waste of resources. So for why you want to do that, so let's put it like this. So connect our actor to here, this guy from here, and also we want it here, so we can copy only these two because we can use the same reference from here. So we can do this. It doesn't matter the order of this, it only equal the same stuff. So let's put this something like that, this like this. So if we overlapping this from the character, so it's in the back, I want to set is in front to false because it's false. But if we overlapping from the front, we want to call this to true. So we have it like that. So that's really easy. And from here we want to separate this a little bit, something like this, or we can put it more on top like this. And here let's go in is on front. We're gonna be get. We're gonna do a branch here, so we want to check what direction we are. So let's do it like this. So if this is true, we want to pass it here. If this is true, so we're coming from the front, so that's fine. So we want to do this. But if not, we want to copy this. So it's more easy to redo this stuff and connect this guy in here. But we want to change the direction here. So let's open the timeline here. Let's go to the rotation, and we have it here. Select the last one, they're gonna be this one, and this one they're gonna be 90 because now it's the 90. So let's go like this. So we have the 90 direction now. So let's compile and save. So let's go back to the event graph. So now we have the other direction. So let's test it out. So let's compile and save. Let's go play. So now if I go from this direction, they're gonna open. Well, we have a little bug here. So it's better to just one hit. So let's do once in here. So let's drag this stuff and do here do once, because we only want to do it one time, and we want to reset it when we are go back from here. So to doing that, we can do a custom event. That may be probably the best way. So there's a custom event and call this reset door. So let's connect this to this guy to reset it, and call it when this go in reverse. So after this, you want to reset door like this. So we have the code like this, and we can copy and paste and do the same thing. Well, we have this one, but it's okay. So let's do like this, reverse, and let's go like that. So let's see now. Pause, save, go play. So now they want to do it only one time. So if I hit, they want to open. They want here waiting, so they want to be 5 seconds. They close. If I hit again from this side, they want to open the other side. So that's perfect. Only if I go inside, then nothing happened because I don't do nothing. If I go this side, they're still working perfectly fine because it's not closed yet. So if I go before they close, they don't do nothing at all because it's only calling once. Like here, they only calling when I do once. You only they wanna be calling. Even if you calling again, they don't do nothing because it's not reset yet. So that's working perfectly fine. Also, if you have this same stuff, let's select everything. If we go press Alt, so I can move it around. If I put this in another direction, for example, something like this, that's still gonna work perfectly fine. because they're using the relative location, not the location of the door. So if I go here, you can see the open perfectly fine. I can close from there. I can go around if we want. Go here, it's still gonna open the way they're supposed to be, like I said, because they're using the from inside the blueprint. Because if we select the door, all inside the blueprint is relative location. So there's the location or inside the blueprint, not in the board rotation. So that's gonna be it for the video. So if you want to support me, you can go to my Coffee page. If you are a subscriber, you're gonna have exclusive stuff. For example, you're gonna have you can see watch the video before I publish, and also you can download the project file from the tutorial. For example, the GTA and the run, anything like that. And also you donating for my supporting my game I creating, and also continue making this tutorial. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. So bye bye.